All right, good morning, kindergarten and first grade. So this is the finished product of what we're making. This is as far as we got last week. So here's my cat. And you'll notice I have a big empty space over here. So I really want to put something over there, and I want to put something big. So to take up the space to make some balance. Because if you look at it, you're going to notice that there's a lot of cat over here and this is all empty. So what can I do? Maybe I'll put some flowers. And I'm just going to go in with some marker because I don't care. I'm just going to go crazy like that. Make a nice dark line. Now, again, just as a reminder, and I've been posting pictures of boys and girls that have been handing stuff in. If you don't have the exact supplies that I have, it's okay. Because I understand that we all have different stuff at home. Maybe your grown-ups didn't have time to get you crayons or whatever you have, or whatever you feel like you want to use. But I'm just going to use what I have, and I'm an art teacher, so I have a lot of crazy art stuff at my house. And I'm going to divide up the space. Maybe, and you can go right through those flowers. It does not matter. Britto does this thing where he divides up the space, and then he might put like patterns and shapes in the background. So I'm going to put some lines over here. Maybe down here we'll have some problem with Sharpies after a while. They dry out. I think I need to order some Sharpies for my home. I left all my Sharpies in my classroom, except for this one. And Sharpies are just one of those handy dandy things. I'm gonna make a video one day of things that you could have around your house. That would be awesome. I want to put something back here. No. So down here, maybe I'll do polka dots. I love polka dots. They're great. Maybe, oh, that's a, yeah, one definitely close the shape. Shapes need to be closed. Maybe over here I'll do hearts. Romero often does hearts. I love hearts. Maybe we'll do spirals. Where could we do spirals? You know what? I'm going to cut this in right there. All right, let's do some spirals. Maybe over here we'll just do some dots, just to be ridiculous. And you could even go as far as doing some different shapes in the flowers. Why not, right? Some dots, put some triangles. It's cool like that. It's all about patterns and lines. I know, very exciting. Ms.M is drawing. There we go. Gotta do something down here. It really is kind of cool that I'm repeating similar shapes, because I hate when I do the but because that is how you show unity. And I think in my other one I did that. Yeah, that'll work. All right, so now it's time to color my cat. I'm gonna use these color sticks. Now color sticks, they're basically color pencils with no wood. So I don't have to worry about constantly sharpening. I hate sharpening pencils every 5 minutes. But crayons would work, markers would work. Doesn't really matter what you have, as long as you're coloring in your cat. And I'm gonna use some really bright, fun colors. So start with some blue. I feel like blue is a good color to start with. Now I might use the same color in different spots. As a matter of fact, I know I'm going to use the same color in different spots, because that's, again, another way to show unity and to create a composition. That's the organization of your artwork, the stuff in your art, your elements. So that's a composition. So the way I organize things, I like to repeat things. So I may repeat the same shape. Try to repeat it at least 3 times. And then I might go on to a different shape and I would repeat that shape. Well, the same thing is true with colors. So if you want your artwork to, your composition in your artwork to look balanced and unified, that's a fancy way of saying to look good, then you want to use these techniques. So I use some blue there. Another place I could use blue. So I think, okay, if I use it there, maybe if I brought it across the paper, so a lot of times I will go across, so you see I use the same color on the other side of the paper. So just like that, blue, blue, and maybe over here, I could put in some blue squares. Who doesn't like blue squares? I love them. So these color just like crayons. I do use polar pencils to do like really tiny spaces, but I'm not worried about that now. I am worried about getting some color down so that I can move on. I'm trying to be very careful. I've been looking at your work. Don't you love how I talk about stuff? I've been looking at your work, and I've noticed that some people are doing a really nice job. They are taking their time. I want a fun color for the hearts. And we use pink. Britto, and you should have watched the videos on him, you'll notice that in his pictures, he uses these bright, fun colors. He actually has shades and colors that are made just for him specially by the paint companies, which that's pretty cool. I wish paint companies were making me colors. And he does like really bright, saturated, that means there's a lot of color, saturated colors. And I always thought, well, that's pretty beautiful. So they're always like bright and happy, which is kind of cool. So 1, 2, 3. You know what? I'm gonna do polka dots down here. That's what I'm gonna do. The polka dots, pink. And I'm gonna take my time and color in the whole thing. So in the end, you're gonna have something that looks like this one. Now this one's all done. So I have hearts, I have polka dots, I did some checkers. I tried to use the markers to create this texture. I have stripes, there's flowers, hearts, there's the cat. Even the cat, like here's his leg, his body, his tail, his head. And they're all different colors, and they're bright. They're bright, saturated colors. So when you're picking colors, if you have a choice, and some of you may have limited choices depending on what you have at home, and that's okay. It's all good. But think about colors that are bright. You could use markers. You could use colored pencils. You can use crayons. Again, it's whatever you have at your house. Thank you, boys and girls. Have a great day, and I'll talk to you next week.